I'm on. Connected and all right. Welcome back for game 2 today of 2011 Black Cyclones versus the 2011 Miami Red Hawks. Recap our first game today. It's an even match with Cyclones coming out ahead 3-2, bringing their record on the season to 1-3. That was Miami's first game of the season, and they are now 0-1. Hopefully, we're able to make that go, but let's see how this game goes. In goal for the second game for the Cyclones will be Cordy Canterbury. This will be her third start of the year. The warm-ups are underway. We do not have refs yet. Currently, we do not have a 3-minute countdown clock, but the music has started. Missing from this morning's lineup was Evan Wade, number 45, and he is back for this game. And I believe we also have Eli Reynolds on. I'm not positive though. Wait to see if I see him out there. That'll be number 27 if we do. Do not see him, so maybe I'm mistaken on that. Will not be the first time I'm wrong today. You have a countdown clock now, a minute left to go in the warm-up. The refs are here. Everybody seems set. Okay, buzzer's gone. Get some pucks and we'll get started. Okay, it looks like the starting line for the Cyclones will be the same as it was this morning, with Ramsey at center, with Park and Maddox at wings, and Yinger, and we've got Evan Wade now as our D pair with Yinger. This morning was Broski. So. Miami has the puck back in their D zone, D to D pass, working it up through center ice where Yinger picks it up, sends it over to Wade, gets it back up to Park, pushes it off to Ramsey, who takes it in the zone. Tries to center it over to Maddox, but it hits Red Hawk's stick, goes below the line. Yinger now has it over against the far wall, and it comes out. Park turns it back in, but Miami picks it up. A 2D point comes back out to Park, sends it back across to Maddox. Maddox takes it in, and he tries to make a move to get a clear shot, but Miami's able to interrupt it. McCribbin now has it, sends it back up to Maddox, tries to get it across to Broski. McCribbin now has it, sends it up the board. It does come out and clear the zone, but Miami picks it up. Wilson has it, it goes in offside. Now we got Boro at center with Downey and Wilson at wings. McCribbin and Nico are your D. Boro's pushing down under, works it behind the net. Back up, he's working across through the middle. Wilson picks it up, but Miami sends it out. It looks like we're getting an icing call, and we are. So forward and D change for the Cyclones. We got Dominic, Jake, and Lucas are your forwards. Dominic's taking the face-off. We got Miller and Beans. I've been informed that Mateo goes by Beans, so I'm going to try to correct that the rest of the day. Or your D for this shift. Miller takes it. Working to keep it out. It comes in off hand pass called against Miller. Hand pass will go into a D zone face-off. Dominic's going to take it again. Lucas Wilsbach and Jake Werner are your wings. Still with Beans and Miller are your D. Clean shot and a save by Canterbury. Liam Wilsbach now in at center with Maddox and Park at wing. Center ice face off on the offsides call. D are Yinger and Wade. So with the addition of Wade back at D, it looks like Boro's moving to center. And we're going to run 4 centers, 3 wing pairs, and 3 D pairs. Park now has it. Pushes it up to Maddox. Works across the hash mark and a shot and a save for Miami. Miami's now bringing it back the other way. No shot there, no call, and Maddox picks it up, sends it back up. Wade sends it out. So Park picks him up in the neutral zone. Miami now has it, pushing it back in where Wade picks it up. Sends it over to Yinger, back across the Park. Park skates it out through center ice, past the Maddox. Nice pass. Miami interrupts the play, takes it down, we keep it deep, and shot wide by Park. Yinger sends it back down to the corner. Puck loose in front. Thought Park was going to get a stick on it, did not. We got a shot deflected. I don't think that got through to the goalie. And a cover up by Miami's goalie. So I'm showing us 1 shot apiece, 10:19 to go in the first. We now have Ramsey coming on at center. Downey and Wilson are your wings. McKibben and Nico are your D. Downey has it, sends it over to Nico, who sends it down deep in the corner on the forecheck, where Wilson's there to push down Miami player. Downey and Nico, or Braxton are both still there. Downey now has it behind the net, sends it back up to Braxton, pushes it out to Nico, who takes the shot, does not get through the D. Downey picks it up again, and we've got a call. Net came off. It's moorings, and we're going back to an offensive zone face-off. Ramsey's going to take it. Wilson has it, pushes it back to Nico, drops it down to Downey, sends it over to Wilson, and Miami takes it and working back the other direction now. Tries to get it deep, but McKibben's there to get a pad on it. Downey picks it up in the D zone. Wilson now has it, taking it behind the net, sends it back to the corner to Nico. Nico sends it up the boards. Downey can't get a stick on it. If he did, it would have been a high stick anyways. We'll play better. Puck does come out, where McKibben picks it up and sends it in deep over the Miami player, and it goes down behind now. Boro has come on for Ramsey. Werner's come on for Downey. McKibben now has it. Shot on net and a save for the Miami goalie. So I'm calling it 2 shots for the Cyclones, 1 for the Red Hawks. 8:50 to go in the first. We now have Boro, Lucas, and Jake. Shot goes wide. Miami has it, bringing it up the boards on a breakout, where Boro gets in the way. And now Miller has it down, working with a Miami player against the boards. Pops out to Beans, pushes it back up and out to Boro, who's able to get it in, but Miami has it, sends it back the other way. And now Miami has it behind our D with a shot and a save for Cordy with a cover. So, 2 shots apiece, 8:09 to go in the first. Dominic, Park, and Maddox with Wade and Yinger. Miami's able to keep it in at the blue line. Sends it over. Yinger's there to thin. It does come out. Maddox now has it with 1 man to beat. Comes up. Wade gets it with a shot and a glove save. Miami. Offensive zone face-off from the right dot. Dominic's going to take it. With Park and Maddox at wing. Wade and Yinger are your Ds. Maddox has it. Miami does take it, skates it out, pushes it in on the backhand where Yinger picks it up, brings it down below the red line, sends it across to Wade, who sends it up. Sorry, that was Maddox that had it to send it up to Wade. Park now has it, sends it back down to Maddox. It's now below the red line. Maddox working towards the net, goes behind the net where Yinger's there with Park. Dominic and Wade covering the blue line. A shot from Maddox and a save. That was a nice turnaround, quick shot from Maddox. Good pad save and cover by the Miami goalie. Coming on now, we got Liam Wilsbach at center with Downey and Wilson are your wings. Wilson has it, takes a quick shot, goes high over the left post of the goalie, right post from where we're looking. Liam gets it in, goes just off the side of the net, and now behind. Downey has it, sends it towards the goalie who covers it up. McKibben and Blaine are your D right now. So we've got Liam Wilsbach, Downey, Wilson, McKibben, and Blaine. Liam wins the face-off, gets it over to Wilson. Downey picks it up, sends it back down to Wilson. Now working behind the net, up towards the point now. McKibben, he's going to try to get a shot off. It goes wide. Goalie does get a glove on. So with 6:39 to go in the first, I've got us at 4 shots to 2. Getting a forwards change now and a D, it looks like, where we're going to have Ramsey at center. Werner and Lucas are your wings, with Miller and Beams are your D, with a shot from Werner there. Beans now has it. And Miami pushes it out. Miller's got some speed on it there, getting before the Miami guy deep in the corner. Ramsey picks it up behind the net, sends it over to Jake. Shot wide and high for Miami. And Miller's able to clear. Miami's going to pick it up in the neutral zone and take it back with a D-to-D pass. Lucas is there to disrupt, but Miami's able to carry it in. Gets back out to Jake. Jake Werner now has it. Skates it in. Right to the net, and he's trying to push it through 2 guys. Did not make it. Sends it back to the net. Goalie deflects it. and sends it back to his own guy, but we're still keeping it deep in the zone on the forecheck. Park now has it, sends it back up to Yinger, who takes the shot high and wide to the left. Wade now has it, sending it back to the net, gets a deflection from Werner, doesn't quite make it through to the net. He's got Park. Wade now has it, sends it deep to the right, or the left of the goalie, rather. Flores there with the puck, deep in the corner. Miami pulls it, trying to work it out. Wade has it, nice backhanded pass to Yinger to keep control. Yinger sends it in, but Miami picks it up. Yinger getting a little more physical than this morning's game now. Offsides call there coming against a pass out that just deflected right back in with ability control. So we're getting an offside so far. Left dot, blue line for the face-off. Rumpke at center. Downey and Wilson are your wings, with Blaine and McKibben being your D. Downey can't take the face-off from Rumpke. Miami's able to get it in and go on the forecheck, but Blaine's there to get it first. Miami picks it up, working deep in the corner. Miami's working around, gets a shot and a paddle save from Cordy, bringing their shot total to 3. We got 3:50 to go in the second. Downey grabs it and pushes it out, working up the boards, off of a Miami player and in, where Rumpke gets it, feeds it back to Wilson, who takes the shot wide. McKibben's able to keep it in at the blue line, sends it back deep. Wilson grabs it behind the net. Miami player now has it, sends it up a little bit, where another Miami player gets it. Behind the net, starts to skate it out, and he is able to get it out clean to the center ice. Miami's working it in. McKibben turns them off to the boards and clears it out for an icing. Change after the icing, we've got Lucas, Beans, Werner, Liam, and Miller. Lucas sends it over to Werner. Miami's able to turn it back down below the net. And Liam tries to get it out, can't quite clear it. Miami grabs it, sends it back in. Now cleared it out, and Miami takes it back in offside. So near dot, face off. Ramsey's going to take it with Park and Maddox as his wing pair. And Beans and Miller are your D pair. Ramsey has it. Gets it into the zone cleanly. Where Miami picks it up. Miller's able to keep it in, but then Miami's finally able to clear. Beans grabs it just outside the blue line. Miami picks it up and sends it out, where Miller gets it, cycles it around to Ramsey, works it up to Maddox. Maddox takes it in. Now Ramsey has it behind the net. Pushes it back to the corner. Shot from Park goes off of Miami's stick and into the net. Doesn't quite make it through. So the minute 53 to go in the first. Low shooting game, according to me. I've got it at 5-3 on net. If there's a goalie parent around, they might have a more accurate count than I do. They tend to be pretty good at that. Got Boro at center, Downey and Wilson are your wings. Yinger sends it over to Wade on the D-to-D pass. Wade's taking it deep behind the net to reset. He turns it around, tries to send it up, but there's nobody there. Now Wilson has it, tries to send it up to Boro, but it goes off a Miami skate. Goes back deep. Wade sends it down. He now has it, loses it center ice, and gets the puck in, but just a quick turnover to Miami. So now Yinger has it, keeping the pressure on. Boro takes it in, takes a shot. It's wide. Boro now works down below. We got Downey there too. In the corner, we got a 2-on-1 coverage from the Cyclones. A minute to go in the period. Downey tries to get it in. It goes off his chest and goes back to Wade. And Miami pushes it on in and deep. Coming out with an icing call. So we're going to get a change here with 42.5 seconds to go. Still scoreless in the first. And I have us at 5 shots to 3 on net. $42.5 in the first. Rumpke takes the face off, gets it over to Nico, who skates it behind the net. Works it back across to McKibben behind the net, who then brings it again going the other way, and now tries to push it up. It does go off of Miami stick and up into the rafters. So now we're going to get a face-off from the far left dot in the D zone. 24.5 seconds to go in the first. Dominic's going to take it. He's got help with Lucas, who skates it out, pushes it up to Jake. Jake's skating it, 18 seconds to go. Jake takes it in clean, tries to get a shot. It goes off of a Miami player. And Miami's able to clear. 8 seconds to go. Pressure now from Miami as they try to center it back, but McKibben's there to put a stick on it and keep it from getting to the net. So, after one, scoreless. I show us as 5 shots to 3. Again, if there's a goalie pairing out there, they might have a more accurate count. But good work from both teams to limit that opportunity. Start of the second, Canterbury's in goal. Not running an intermission clock, so neither team seems to have any interest in breaking from their huddle. Going back to our first line for the start of the second period. No, we're not. Sorry, we've got a change in center from our starting game. We've got Wilsbach will be our center with Park and Maddox at wings. Yinger and Wade will be our D. Miami has it. Working up. The Park is there to apply pressure. Wilsbach gets it. Liam Wilsbach, that is. Works it up. Tie up here in the neutral zone. Puck comes loose, and Yinger picks it up along the boards in the D zone. Works to trace it up on the breakout, but Miami's able to grab it at the blue line and keep it in, but Park grabs it, forcing the turnover. And now comes Liam with it, since it centers it to Park, but Miami's able to get a stick on it. Wade now has it, back to Maddox. Maddox trying to work back towards center ice to get a clean look. Liam has it, sends it back up to Wade. Liam has it, takes a shot, and a glove save for Miami goalie. Ramsey will be your center with Nolan and Braxton at wing. Beans and Miller are on D. Ramsey has it. Miami takes it. Working back towards their net. Pressure applied by Ramsey. The puck comes out where Ramsey picks it up. Now Downey has it on the board. Centers it back to Wilson. Tries to get the shot off, but Miami's there for the block, and now it's going the other direction. One-on-one, and a shot goes high. Now Downey has it back to center ice. He doesn't have, he's in a scrum, but is able to push it deep. Nolan now has it, sends it back up to Ramsey. Reverse hit there in the corner. Miami guy going down. Miami's able to clear, though. We're going to get an icing call here if it goes far enough, and it does. So 12:15 to go in the second. Now we're going to get an offensive zone face-off with Borowski's taking it. With Werner and Lucas. Wilsbach comes up to Nico. McKibben has it. A little shove to the back there from Miami player. Gets it down. We got cover. Miami goalie. Same lineup staying out there. Bronson McKibben and Nico Blaine at D. Jacob Werner and Lucas Wilsbach on the wing. Shot from McKibben. Save. So 7-3 on shots is what I have so far. Boro taking the face-off. Pushes it down behind the net. Blaine picks it up at the blue line. Sends it towards the net. It gets picked up by a Miami player. Deflected, and now Miami's coming back the other way with it. They're able to deflect it, push it down deep into the corner. Got two Cyclones there working against it. Try to get it out, but Miami's able to keep it in. They push it back deep and go on the forecheck where Lane gets it, pushes it out on the breakout, and out comes Boro with it with one man to beat. Boro works it down behind the net now. Lucas is there with it, and a shot from Boro deflected and picked up by Miami, but Yinger's there to keep the pressure on, pushes it down to the corner. Nice move up. Now Wade has it at center ice. Waiting on us to clear. Works the pass back up, but it goes in offside. So close. We are getting an intentional call on the offside. So we're going to the far right dot for us, with Dominic Rumpke taking it. He's got Park and Maddox supporting at wings, and Yinger and Wade are his D. Miami pushes it deep. Wade has it, but loses an edge at the boards and the stick. Chips it up, though. He gets it. Perfect timing to chip it out. Park tried to get it in. It goes in clean off a tip. And now Maddox has it, clears it out to center ice. And then Miami pushes it back in. Doesn't get any depth on it. Park's there to grab it and turn it back the other way. Right to the penalty here. Here's the challenge. Park now has it, skates it in, pushes it across to Maddox, trying to work wide with it, comes back through the hash. Shot and a save. Shot by Wade. I don't think anybody was expecting that. It got through, but the goalie was able to get a pad on it. Miami now working back. We've got a trip coming, I believe, to us. So first penalty of the game. It's going to be a tripping call. .9:29 to go in the second. We got a tripping call on Evan Wade. So a minute and a half goes on the clock for the penalty kill. The power play for them. Your killers, it looks like, are going to be Blaine and McKibben are your D. And still waiting to see who our forwards are going to be. Coach is getting an explanation on the situation from the ref. He thought it was an incidental contact, probably not a trip. So just getting an explanation. Second forwards are going to be Liam Wilsbach and Nolan Downey. With Liam taking the face-off. Yep. And comes back to Miami. Downey's pushing it. Shot goes wide for Miami. Three guys all on one side of the ice. Miami tries to cycle it around. Downey's pushing against the boards here. Back up to their point, sending it back down. Blaine is there. Nico's there to push it out. And down below the net, we got 60 seconds to go in the penalty kill now. Miami pushes it down below the net, where McKibben gets it and pushes it up, but it ends up in the net. 8:47 to go in the period. 47 seconds on the Wade tripping penalty. Changing out our forwards now with Wilson and Ramsey coming in. Ramsey will take the face off. He wins it over to McKibben, who then gets tripped, but no call. Miami's now got a clean shot. Nice save by Canterbury. I believe that went off her mask. And push it back down below. Again, up in the net, this time by Miami. Changing out our D now. Beans and Miller coming in. So we're keeping Wilson and Ramsey. Ramsey will take the face off. 24 seconds to go on the kill. 8:24 in the game. He gets it, shot wide for Miami. Now Wilson has it, working it out, and we're going to get a icing call. Again, I think that's going to confuse us, because last week we could ice it on kills. This week we cannot. .8:13 to go in the second. 13 seconds on the penalty kill. Still scoreless. I have us at 9 shots to 4. Ramsey has it, gets it out, It has a clean shot here. Let's see here on the breakaway and shot. Not sure if that went off the post or the goalie. I did not hear it, so I'm going to assume it went off the goalie. And penalty is killed. So we are at even strength now with Maddox coming on. Miami skating straight down. Nobody's and shot and a save. Well, it takes the face off. Miami wins it back. Shot. Go. Flores skating it out, sends it to Lucas Wilsbach, puts a move on. Miami's there to interrupt it. Those who might have missed our earlier game, Lucas and Liam Wilsbach did come from Miami Redhawks, played there last year, so they know and familiar with a lot of these kids. Now we've got a big and shot and a goal on the breakaway for Miami. Far down on the shot for Miami on the breakaway, giving them a 1-0 lead on 7 shots to our 10. All right, resetting at center ice. We got Dominic Rumke's going to be your center with Park and Maddox at wing, and Wade and Blaine and McKibben are your D. And quick turnover right there, and a shot and a save and a cover by 40. 6:56 to go. Miami's picked up a little bit of momentum here. Need to turn that around pretty quickly as Rumpke takes the face off. And puck does clear the zone. Maddox is there, pressuring. Miami does turn it around. It comes in where Nico picks it up at the red line, sends it back up the boards, and we've got a power now call coming to Miami. Cyclones are going on their first power play of the game. You did not see the official call. I believe they're calling that a roughing to Miami. Power play is going to be Yinger and Wade at D with Ramsey, Park, and Maddox are your forwards. Shot from Wade goes high. Puck's still loose. Maddox now has it below the net, works it back towards the net with a backhand that wasn't expected. A second one almost went 5-hole, but a nice save and covered by goalie. Giving us 2 shots there, 12-8 on shots. 1:21 to go in the power play. Ramsey takes the face off. Miami gets it, pushes it back. Wade's able to keep it in at the blue line, sends it back down the board. And now Miami's able to turn it the other way. We've got a 2-on-2 with a shot wide at the blue line from Miami as Yinger brings it back out. And Maddox has it, skating it through neutral zone and sends it in deep. So we go on the forecheck with Ramsey there to put the Miami kid into the board, sends it back around. Maddox has it right by the net, can't get a stick on it, and Miami's able to clear. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Yinger has it. Park now has it, takes it in, pushes it back to the net, but Miami's able to get it and clear. Wade is there to get it, sends it back around, loses an edge as he does so. And Miami has it again. Wade clears it back to Maddox, who sends it back to center ice, where Miami picks it up and skates it in. Yinger's there to poke check it away. And clear it out from Maddox. So with 3 seconds to go, Park kicks it in, and looks like 20 seconds to go on the power play. There's some confusion there. Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Goal. Tying it up. I think might be for Downey, a second of the day. So I missed it, unfortunately. Was looking back at the clock, but we are now tied up 1-0 on the power play goal. And 4:55 to go in the second. Refs are discussing something, not quite sure what. We're at 4:55 to go. Not sure what the holdup is here. Clock looks like it's working right. 4:55 to go in the game. Refs were debating something. Tied up 1-1. Now Nolan's talking to his coaches to figure out what might be going on. It's all chaos now. Now the Miami bench is talking with the refs, trying to get clarity on something. So tied up 1-1. We're ready to go again. 4:55 to go in the second. Maybe we're ready to go again. I might have been ahead of myself on that one. Okay. I think we figured it out. Rumpke takes the face off. Back to Beans, who now skates it up through center ice. Beans is taking it down. Downey now has it behind the net, sends it back up. Well, not able to keep it in, though. Rumpke takes it, sends it. I thought he was sending it over to Miller, but he did not. Now Miami has it, turns it back around where Rumpke picks it up. Wilson sends it back up, back down now. Downey has it, sends it back to the net. Puck is loose off the save, but they're able to clear for an icing. So 4:11 to go in the second, 4:10 to go in the second. We got a whistle for icing. Liam Wilsbach takes the face off. He's got Jake Werner and Lucas Wilsbach with him, along with McKibben and Blaine. Miami's working to skate it out, but the Wilsbach twins are there to turn it away, push it back to the net, and a save and a cover for Miami. So, momentum turning back to the Cyclones a little bit. I've got us at 15 shots to 8. End zone face-off to be taken by Leo, with Lucas and Jake helping at wing, and McKibben and Blaine are your D. Nico takes it back, pushes it back up to Jake. Now Lucas has it on the far board. Liam's there push, but Miami takes it away and skates it back the other way. Red Hawks taking a shot, goes high off of a Cyclone stick. McKibben's down in the corner with, I believe Jake's there with him. No, sorry, not Jake. One of the Lucas Wilbur there with him. McKibben sends it around the boards where Lucas picks it up, but Miami comes up. Lucas wins the battle, sends it across to Jake, skates it in, 1-on-2. Miami's able to disrupt it, but Jake's able to keep possession, pushes it down to the corner. Lucas picks it up, and now we got Yinger and Blaine now. Blaine's working it as Miami tries to push it in. Good poke check from Nico. Sends it back up. Wilsbach to Wilsbach. Liam takes it in. Got a hold, and offsides for Cyclones. 2:23 to go in the second. Tied 1-1. Ramsey takes the face off with Park and Maddox with him. Miami takes it, brings it back, and pushes it down wide on the forecheck for Miami. Out comes Park, sends it across to Maddox at center ice, pushes it in, but Miami's able to pull it away, and loose puck in front of the net. Maddox is there. Miami's able to tie up sticks and pull it away. Wade lays a check, but Miami's able to keep the pressure going, but enough that Park's able to take the puck, send it back out to Ramsey. Park skates it in. It comes to Ramsey. Puck is loose wide of the net, and Miami goalie covers. Coming on, we've got Boro, Downey, and Wilson at forward with Deans and Miller at D. Boro wins it to the net. Downey's there, can't get a stick on it. Downey now works below the red line, sends it back up to Beans. Beans sends it back down to Nolan. Nolan working towards the net, but gets turned away, loses the puck. Now Downey puts a check in the boards, but Miami comes away with it, sends it back up to Beans, who keeps it in, takes a shot wide of the goal. Now Boro has it on the far side, and Miami's working it up, but Wilson is there. Miami clears it out the center ice on this side. Beans is there. Miami fights, wins that battle, brings it in, and sends it across where Boro picks it up. And offsides on that. Couldn't quite stop at the line. Tripped in. D-change D-change only right now for the Cyclones. We got Nico Blaine and Bronson McKibben are your D. Keeping Boro, Downey, and Wilson. Blaine sends it in. Downey keeps it in and fights through that battle. 3 Cyclones there, able to come away with it, but Miami picks it up eventually and turns it back out. But Blaine does a nice job keeping it in. On Boro with a shot, another shot off the rebound from Wilson. And out, Miami's able to clear this time, and good work. All right. Nico has it, but a nice steal there by Miami brings it back the other way. Good poke check there from McKibben. And end the period. So after 2, we are tied 1-1. I have us at 17 shots to 8. Our backup goalie for this game, Jackson Shebel-Wetmore, has left the ice for a minute. Shoots one on there. Hopefully he's okay. And again, if I'm pronouncing any names wrong, please do not hesitate to correct me. All right. Whistle should signal the break of the huddle. Come out for third period, tied 1-1. Dominic Rumke will be your center with Lucas and Jake at wing, and Yinger and Wade at D. Wade has it. Miami pushes through though, gets it in. Pushes the puck in front of the net, but nobody there to deflect it, so goes wide. Now shot from the point. Trying to get a backdoor shot there, but does not find a stick, and Lucas Wolfbach's able to skate it out, and unfortunately gets turned away at the blue line just enough to create an offside. Rumpke, Werner, Wilsbach, Wade, and Yinger. Wade has it. Trip there. I think we're getting the call on that. We are. So, Cyclones going on a power play for a tripping call at 13:10 left in the game. Up 1-1, or tied 1-1. Showing us it's 17 shots to 8 is what I've got. After only having 5-3 in the first period. So power play, we got Maddox, Park, Ramsey, Yinger, and Wade. Miami takes the face-off, skates it out, pushing it down on their kill here. Minute 10 to go in the period, in the power play. Yinger has it, sends it around the boards to Park, works it up to Ramsey. But Miami picks it up at center ice and turns it back in. Wade now sends it off the boards over to Maddox, who works to take it in. Nice poke check from Miami there. Now Miami picks it up and skates it in, sends it deep, and goes on the forecheck on the kill. Yinger's there to get it. Work it back around and clear it out. Then Yinger pushing it in to keep it on sides, and does. Get a D change as Blaine and McKibben come on for Yinger and Wade. 24 seconds to go in the power play, and not too much ozone time to speak of so far on this particular power play. So, good job on the kill for Miami. And shot wide from Blaine. Got Rumpke, Wilson, Liam Wilsbach now as the penalty gets killed, and Miami sends it in on an icing call. Gives us a chance to reset forwards. Andy, I think. We're going to go Downey and Wilson at wings, and Rumpke will stay on at center. Miller and Beans will be your D pair. 11:29 to go in the game, tied 1-1, with Wilson taking the left dot face-off. Miami has it. working it up and gets it not quite out. It did clear this time at center ice as they try to push in now. Losing the puck as he crosses ice, turns around, gets it, takes a shot. That's 2 shots there for Miami. 1 off the rebound, and another shot and in. Oh. 3 shots in the third period for Miami. They get 1 to find the net, and at 11:01 to go, we now have a 2-1 deficit. We're trying to overcome 1 goal deficit as Miami does take a 2-1 lead with 11:01 to go. Both Wilsbach and Werner out with Yinger and Wade. So we are working the back half of the alphabet here. 3 W's or 4 W's and a Y on for our lineup. Yinger has it. Now Lucas Wilsbach has it. Wade sends it around back to center ice. Not sure the call here. Net off. That's the call. Net came off its moorings. Refs are resetting it, and we're going to get a defensive zone left dot face off. Left dot from the goalie's perspective. Ramsey's going to take it. Yinger and Park with Wade and Maddox. Are your 5. Ramsey has it behind the net, working back towards Yinger. There's 2 Miami players there working to win the battle. And Miami comes away with it with a shot. Nice save by Cordy Canterbury there. Puck goes deep into the corner again. Another shot and a glove save. That was going to be wide. So. Again, left dot. T-zone face-off. Downey, Wilson, Boros, Blaine, and McKibben. Blaine has it behind the net and gets lost and straight up. Turnover right by the net, and Miami's able to capitalize. We go up 3-1, 9:38 to go. Same lineup staying on. Boro taking it with Downey and Wilson as his wings. And Blaine and McKibben at D. Blaine sends it down to McKibben. McKibben works back around front of the net, sends it back up across front to Wilson. They've waved off any icing on this. Ooh, and we've got a interference. We got a little bit of a scrum going on now behind the net. Might end up with some offsetting here. See what happens. 9:18 to go. 3-1 lead for Miami. And things are getting a little testy now. So we've got 2 in the box, 1 each. We're going to have offsetting roughing maybe. They're discussing it. We got Wilson and Russ, 77 for them. Not sure if we're staying 5-on-5 or what. Refs are in discussion. Right now they've got them on the board, so it would indicate we're going to go 4-on-4 with 17 and 8 on the board at a minute and a half. But refs are still sorting through it. See if they take those off and go 5-on-5. Well, it looks like we're staying 5-on-5. They're going to take the penalties off the board, maybe. Well, they've taken one off, which might indicate they're on 2 and 10. I'm not sure yet. Anything I say is a guess, so I'm just going to hold back for a minute. So it looks like they're going to give a power play to Miami, which to me would indicate they probably gave Wilson 2 and 10. He had the interference and then the roughing. I'm not really sure. We don't have anybody else in the box serving. So we got a guy in each box, but only. Oh. All right. Are we going 5-on? So it's, yeah, we do. All right. So we've got a 2 and 10 going. Our guy. So. All right. So we are on a penalty kill for a minute and a half with 9:13 to go in the game. Rumpke gets it out. Miami has it. Tips it down in. Nobody's there for him, so Lane picks it up. Miami comes away with it, pushes it toward the net, and we got a shot and a cover by Canterbury. $8:43 to go. 55 seconds left on the penalty kill. McKibben and Blaine at G. Lucas and Rumpke are your forwards. Down on target, so no chance for an icing. Lucas sends it back to Nico. Nico works behind, in front of the net. Miami takes it away right there and pass down. Back to the point where Miami works it back in. Shot and a save for Canterbury. 8:01 to go. 8:01 to go, 13 seconds left on the kill. Shots have evened up at 17-14 now in favor of the Cyclones. And the scoreboard in favor of Miami, 3-1. So Ramsey, Wade, Maddox, and Yinger are your 4 for the kill. Yinger has it. Skates it out, not quite out, but it then gets a second shot on it and sends it out to the neutral zone where Miami picks it up, tries to work it back in. We got 3 seconds left on the kill. And now we're at even strength. Yinger has it, works behind the net as he's given chase by a Miami player. Gets it up to Park, sends it out to Ramsey. Ramsey skates it on in. Maddox is now working in the corner against one Red Hot, but they're able to push it aside over to the other. And now Park has it back in the neutral zone where Yinger takes it, sends it back in, but just barely, and Miami's able to turn it back out. 7 minutes to go in the game. Maddox now has it, working it in, takes a shot, gets deflected, blocked by a Red Hawk before it gets through. And I think we got a too many men coming against Cyclones. Yep, too many men for the Cyclones, pushing us to 6:52, and another one in the box. A 3-1 lead for Miami. As we go on the kill with 1:30 to go. We got Downey, Miller, Rumpke, and Nico. Miami takes it up, sends it up to the point. Shot, and made the first save, couldn't glove it, and Miami's there for the rebound to bury it. Nobody's able to clear it away, and now we go back to even strength. 6:30 to go. 4-1 lead for Miami. Lucas, Liam, Jake, Wade, and Younger. Liam and Lucas working down along the corners. Can we get a little more physical? And still both there. Puck comes out to Yinger, pushes it back down. Now Miami has it and is working back up the boards where nice peg there by Wade. He did not have the puck, so that's interesting. Miami has it, sends it up. It does not go to the net. Thought it did, but now Wade's got it. Nobody between them, and a shot. Save and a cover by the Miami goalie. Have Rumpke, Downey, Borowski, Wade, and Yinger. Borowski takes a shot. A nice save by Miami there off the right shoulder. Rumpke now has it. He's got Downey wide, but shoots wide of the net to the left. Boro takes a shot, goes up behind the net. Not into the net, though. Not into the netting, I should say. Downey working below, tries to center it back towards. Goalie gets a stick on it and puts it down deeper. 5 minutes to go in the game, down 4-1. Downey has it, sends it back up to Wade, who takes a shot. And it gets turned away before it gets to the net. Miami's bringing it up this way. Yinger is there to turn them away before they come in, and they come in offside. 4-1 lead right now for Miami. 4:41 to go. 19 shots to 16, and we're going to get a face-off at the blue line on the near dot for us. So the right side of 40. Ramsey's going to take it, but Maddox and Park. Cribben sends it over to Blaine, sends it up to Park, takes it on in. Park working to the far left side. Park still has it underneath, sends it up to the center, to the front of the net. but Miami turns it away back down to the corner. Park wins another battle there, gets it over where Maddox sends it to McKibben. McKibben takes a shot wide of the net, paddle on it from the goalie, comes back up in front. Ramsey's there, but Miami's able to get a stick on it and push it out. It's not going to make it to an icing. McKibben picks it up, skates it behind the net, sends it back across the ice to Park. No, can't get it out. Now we got it out. Ramsey has it. Sends it in deep. Go on the forecheck here. 3:45 to go in the game, down 4-1. Nice centering pass in front of the net there to Ramsey, but it gets out of reach, or Miami ties up the stick. Try to get a tip on that one as it goes in, but gets turned away. Now Ramsey sends it back up front. Park's there, trying to get a shot on it. And a shot saved by Miami. The 20 shots for Cyclones, the 16 for Miami, down 4-1. 3:19 to go, and I believe we have just called a timeout. So yeah, timeout, 3:19 to go. Set, 3:19 to go in the game, down 4-1. Jackson is back on the bench, so that's good news. Not quite sure what that was about, but back. All right, offensive zone face-off, 3:19 to go. We're going to be at our left dot, right of the Miami goalie. Liam Wilsbach's going to take the face-off with Jake Werner and Lucas Wilsbach as your wings. Miller and Beans are your D. Beans has it, sends it across the ice into the far corner, where Miami picks it up and works it out. Wilsbachs are there fighting as Miami turns it in, skating to the far right, bringing it back around where Beans picks it up, sends it up to center ice to Werner, who sends it up to Lucas. Lucas skates it in, gets a shot and a goal for Lucas Wilsbach. Nice play. All right. All right. So there's a little bit of fight in us. 4-2. 2:49 to go. Come out. We got Rumpke, Boros, Downey, Wade, and Yinger. Rumpke takes the face off. Downey has it. Works back. Sends it up to Yinger. Skates it in to the far left. Working to the left. Sends it wide in front of the net. Forecheck keeps down. Downey's working back down. And Yinger's able to get a stick on it and keep it in at the blue line. Comes back around. Downey's coming in. Wade now sends it back. Yinger picks it up, and Boros is there with it. Downey's got it by the net, behind the net now. Backhands, sends it back up to Wade. Keeps it in, sends it back down to keep the forecheck alive at 2:06 to go in the game. And we've got not sure the call here. Find out. I don't know if the puck flipped up into the net or what, but we've got a offensive zone face-off. 1:59 to go in the game, down 4-2, showing a little bit of life here. With Ramsey, Park, Maddox, Evan Wade, and Yinger. Braden Yinger rounding it out. Park working towards the net with it. Miami picks it up, but Maddox sends it back towards the net. A lot of pressure for, well, Maddox has it, sends it back up to Wade, across to Yinger, keeps it in, sends it on towards the net to the wide left. Park with the shot, and the glove save for Miami. Minute 34 to go. Quick change here. We've got Boros, Liam, Rumpke, Wade, and Yinger staying on. Rumpke has it. Miami's able to clear it, but Wade gets it. Wade takes a shot, sends it to the net. Nice paddle save at the 5-hole for Miami. They clear it. Goes on net, so no icing. And we're moving quicker. We got Miami has it as they work back up, but Wade's there to get it. Sends it again back on net. Nice save there for Miami again, unfortunately. Shot from Yinger does not get through. Yinger has it. 57 seconds to go. Wade sends it up to Boros, who works wide. Gets the shot. Goal! Goal for Dominic Rumpke. Far down. 47 seconds to go now in a 4-3 game. Pressure stays on. Who's on the power play? What's that? Yeah, Liam, Boros, Rumpke, McKibben, and Nico in a D. Face-off goes. Boros takes the shot, goes off of Miami stick and up into the netting. We pulled the goalie. Nolan's in as the extra attacker. So 41 seconds to go. Got an empty net. Down 4-3. Downey's got it. Works it back up. Downey to Boros. Boros has it. Oh, wide open on the back door, but Liam gets just behind the net. Miami comes in to protect. So 29 seconds to go. Had a shot there on the back door, but just couldn't get a clean stick on it. Timeout. Thought we had 29 seconds to go. 4-3, and we are protecting an empty net. I'm showing us a 25 shots to 16. Okay, 29.3 seconds to go. Face-off will be to the left of the goalie, so our right side. Again, our goalie is pulled. We got Nico and Bronson in a D. Borowski, Rumpke, Downey, and Liam Wilsbach are your forwards. Comes across over where came out. Working on it. Got it clear. Lane takes it in, 16 seconds to go. We got guys at the middle ready for it. If it comes, it is cleared and goes wide for icing. So with 7.7 seconds to go, get one more shot at it here. Maddox is coming on for Will's box, but other than that, we're staying the same. Nico and McKimmon at D, Rumpke, Borowski, Downey, and Maddox are your forwards. And checking something on. Rumpke's going to take the face off. Goes down. Miami's able to push it down the corner. We got 5 seconds to go. And Miami's able to clear it, and it goes wide again, but the buzzer goes. We're looking at 4-3. Fought back, just not quite enough. Good work, though. Back again tomorrow, where we play the SISU, I believe, SISU Thunderbirds. 9 a.m. start scheduled for that. So plan to be back. Hopefully you're able to join us.